And so you get to the point where you retire, and you know, there's more and more media coverage in and around elite athletes transitioning into what they call life after sport, and organisations popping up to support athletes. And you know, you've talked about it. This was your dream. This was something you'd wanted to do since you were, you know, as soon as you could talk, right?
Yeah.
For you, how have you managed the transition from elite athlete into what's next?
It's really tough. It's really, really tough. Like I said earlier, I took 6 months, or I probably gave myself a bit longer, but after 6 months, I got pretty bored. I said to myself and my wife, 12 months, I'll sort of do a few things to get myself sort of set up and moving forward. I worked really hard, and you know, due to a lot of great people in my life, you know, Ian being one of them, actually, like giving me some really sound advice about being prepared and always learning and always developing yourself, because you'll never know what's next. Some great advice, actually.
Can I just stop you there for our listeners who don't know who Ian is? Could you just give a quick background?
Yeah, Ian, aka the Wizard, is your partner, and also was the main reason why I went to Sydney University and played rugby there and studied there. And you know, I consider him a very good friend to this day. So yeah.
I think you'll be a bit chuffed about that call out. But moving back to, you know, your personal transition, you know, that is a challenging thing mentally, and also, you know, what did you do to get through, and where have you ended up?
Yeah, so when I first left school, obviously went to uni, and my dad and through some other people got some advice. I didn't know what I wanted to do, but go to university, figure out and I got through my first degree still not really knowing what I want to do. I majored in Australian history because I enjoyed it, and then business management because that was something I could see myself doing. And then throughout my career, I always made sure that I was developing my skills outside of rugby, because again, you never know when it's going to end. I actually became a qualified mortgage broker throughout that time. Quickly realised that's not really what I want to do. Did work experience days on our days off. Did that in financial planning, did that in foreign exchange, investments. Realised don't want to do that. So by process of elimination, I figured out what I didn't want to do. Towards the end of my career, I think when I was 26 or 27, I actually started studying a master's degree in project management, and then managed to finish that just after I finished playing. So throughout my career, I managed to get a fair bit of education under my belt. I thought I was very well prepared for transition. However, that's not always the case. Fortunately, I was in a position where I could take some time off, and throughout that time managed to reintegrate into society back in Perth, access my networks and explore a few things. And, you know, I was fortunate to have 2 job offers. In the meantime, started up a business, Veritas, RSW, which is a risk management, health and safety business. Got a few qualifications along the way for that. And then got 2 job offers in completely different industries. One was in sports and one was in oil and gas. So then I was across a fork in the road and had to make a decision, and ended up taking money out of it and went into sports administration or sports administration. And now I'm full-time. I'm general manager of pathways for athletics in Western Australia, and then still building up my business on the side, which we're getting busy with. I kept myself pretty busy, and the business is a long-term goal. I didn't want to jump in and rush things and jeopardize quality for a livelihood. So fortunately, I've been able to, I'd say, fall on my feet, and I'm extremely fortunate in the position I'm in today. But, you know, that doesn't come through luck. I think that comes through a lot of hard work and surround yourself with the right people.